Alright, focus, focus.
Everybody focus.
For math today, it's going to be kind of fun. So you have a quick quiz. And you know that they really are quick. It's just 5 problems and then you're done. But the fun part is, for workshops, while I am pulling people back and
You get to do that.
helping practice some skills, you are going to be able to work in these math workshop things. So, I want to show you how these work first. Are you ready?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
So this is what you will get to do after you are done with your quiz. And I want to start by showing you this creepy calculations one because it's the first one in here. So to do these, you will need your crayons or your colored pencils. What will you need?
Crayons or colored pencils.
I'm saying no to markers just because they're front and back and the marker will bleed through it and it won't work as well. So, the first thing that I do is I use my pencil and I really lightly write my answer. So if I'm solving, I would say 4 times 8 is 32. And I write it really lightly because I want to be able to come back and color it later and not see that so much. 3 times 9 is
30.
27. 8 times 7 is 56. 6 times 5 is 30. And so I would solve my page first. And then there's a key at the bottom. Does anybody know what that text feature means or what we use a key for? Emerson?
It's like a word bank. So if it's like 56, you color it in like if it's like 56, I'm just gonna say random color. It's like black.
Mm-hmm.
So you color it black, and if it's like 33, it's red.
Yeah. So it tells us what to do with the information. Just like in a pictograph, the key tells you how much each picture is worth. This is the color key, and it says use the color key to complete the picture. So if your answer is in between 0 and 33, for this one, it's going to be, if it's between 34 and 66, your color would be
Brown.
If it's between 67 and 100, it is
Yellow.
So if my answer is 67, what color would I make it?
Yellow.
Good. If my answer is 40, what color would it be?
Brown.
Yeah, brown. So I have one that's 32, one that's 30, one that's 27, and one that's 56. For all of those ones that are under 33, what color will I use?
Black.
Black. So I'm going to pull out my black crayon that appears to be missing from my box. You know what? Since I'm not doing all of them, I'm just going to use my marker quick since I have it. So 32, 30, and 27 are all going to be black. So I would color in that whole box. Now, obviously, you guys are going to color it nicer than this. I'm just trying to do it speedy so that you can see how it works.
What is it supposed to look like?
But these ones,
What is it supposed to look like?
well, you've got to solve the whole thing to figure that out.
There's still something. It's a spider web.
So that was my ones that were lower than 30. 56 is going to be in this range, so I will color it brown. Hopefully I have that color in my box. I do. So then I'm going to color this one
Can we use colored pencil?
brown. What types of colors are you allowed to use, friends?
Colored pencils.
Crayons or colored pencils. So that's how this one works. The other ones are much smaller. So these ones take a little bit longer.
Oh.
But you guys, they look so cool. You might have seen them on 4th grade lockers before. They end up looking
Can we
like
put 'em
video
on our
game
locker?
caricatures, like that type of, because they're boxy.
Can we put them on our locker?
Yeah, we can put them in. Now, I wanted to point out, it's only the first one, I think. Oh, maybe not.
There's a backside.
Yeah, they kind of cut off on the edges for some reason. So, let's see here.
Times.
For this one, the key says, like, it's cut off through 20. Well, what would be the lowest number before 20?
0.
0, right? So if it's 0 through 20, it's going to be green. And then you have to know, well, then it's going to be 21 through 40. And if it went through 40, what's the next one?
41.
41, because we already went through 40 to 60,
61.
and then it'll be 61 to 100. So I don't know why the copier cut them off, but you guys can figure that out in there. It will take you longer just because it's all these boxes. So if you want to be able to see, one of them is a Halloween pumpkin, one of them's a Halloween ghost, there's a bat, there's, well, because you have to still solve them to see how big it is and what the shape will be. And a Halloween witch. So you can know, like, as you're solving them, if it's not starting to look like that, you might want to slow your roll and kind of move on. 2 of them are multiplication, 2 of them are division, and I will wait because I've got some blurts. These are for fun, so this is not something that you need to turn in. While you're working on it, I'm going to be calling people back to my table and reviewing some skills with you also. So this is just something that you can be doing for fun. If you get tired with it, you can just do flashcards. But is Prodigy on the table today?
No.
Nope. So it's your workshop packet or flashcards. What are your options?
Workshop packet or flashcards.
I will take 3 quick questions before we move on to the quiz. Skylar.
Can we put one of them on our locker?
Yes, if you finish them, you may put them on your locker. Landon.
If you don't finish them, can you bring it to
Absolutely. Hadley.
Can you color the front?
I want you working on the math problems. That's the point of this. So only color the front if you've finished all the other ones. All right. Out was my 3 questions. Are the other ones emergencies that you really don't know what you're doing without it? River?
Can you go in any other order? Like you have to.
Oh yeah, you can choose which one you do first. This one, we're going to stay in our own desk space with our own colors. Because people are still going to be quizzing. Addison?
If you finish this and you don't want to do your flashcards, if you have homework to do, can you do that homework instead?
Yeah, actually. Yep. Okay.